Today we are at Tesla for test driving the Model Y. This is Tesla heaven. Many Teslas here. And there's the Model Y. I have this baby with me for a few hours. It looks pretty much the same as the Model 3, but just a bit bigger. It's a bit more, it's a bit higher, like you see here. So that brings a few improvements I will show you in a minute. First of all, from the outside, you see small details have changed. Like these rims are now, they were aluminium. This is blackened, so it's a nice touch. But the biggest improvement, I think, is in the trunk. This one, the Model Y, is a hatchback. That means it will open up just with a small touch. It goes all the way up, and it's a lot bigger. It's even possible to put 2 extra seats here for children, perhaps. And what is also nice, of course, you have a lot of extra space here, down here, for all the things you might need someday. And this is a nice touch with these buttons here. You can bring down the back row quite easily. See, there we go. So it's a nice touch. It makes things a bit easier. And now I think you can even sleep here, so that's really nice. A lot of cargo space, much more than the Model 3. And that's, I think, a nice feature. It's not game changing, but it helps a lot. Just to show you how big the trunk area is, I'm gonna get in. All right, come along. See, it's really big. I'm not so tall, so but still, in a pinch, you could sleep here. So that's pretty nice. All right, this is nice. Now I can enjoy the feel and do a little power nap to recharge, just like when car is recharging. I could also lay down here. I like it. All right, what else is different? Here again, in the back row, the roof is now one continuous glass window, so that's nice. You can enjoy the outside view even better. And right here, let's sit down. There are a few improvements here, and I'll show you a few. Here now you have a nice suede background. It will prevent your phone from sliding away, and with a touch you can store here everything, and it's easy to quite close it up. So they have thought about these small changes, small improvements. All right, but in general it's just like a Tesla Model 3, but a little bit bigger. So you could have called it 3XL, I suppose. So here is a full 360 of the Tesla Model Y opened up. Just chilling in the new Tesla Model Y. The driving experience is actually quite the same, I would say. Of course, the windows are a bit bigger, there's even more light coming in, but it's not a huge difference. It's still really good. And well, my wife, she sat in the back seats, and she said also there it's much more comfortable because of the roof being higher. And it does make sense, I suppose. We're not that tall, I mean, but still we can feel the difference. I mean, I can imagine if you're a bit taller, it would be even a bigger improvement. So yeah, to compare this with the Model 3, I like this. I think it's an improvement in almost every way. It's more spacious, and a few quality of life improvements. Software is a bit improved as well, with the cameras for parking. And to be honest, I wonder who will still buy the Model 3 if you have the option to buy this one. A little improvement I noticed when parking. When you want to park, You see there are now 3 cameras. First we had only the rear view, but now we also have the side view, so that's much, I think it's really helpful. Makes it easier to park in those tight spaces. See how I'm doing here. I think I'm managing. Alright, here we go. It's a little bit bigger than the Model 3 I am used to, so of course, like with every car, you have to get used to it in a few weeks. It's only second nature. You will know the dimensions by heart. Alright, so I think the 3 cameras are a nice addition. It's not really mind-blowing, but it does help making parking that easier. Alright, I drove the new Tesla Model Y here back there for half an hour, and it drives just like the Model 3, which is very fine. And well, I think there are a few big improvements. First of all, the trunk area is much bigger, and I think that's really nice when you have a child, which brings a lot of extra things along with it. And besides, the trunk also opens and closes much easier, so it's a quality of life improvement. And yeah, basically that's the most important thing, I think. Of course, it's still a Tesla, still full electric, still better for the environment than any other car, I suppose. And yeah, it's really comfortable. I like driving it. Oh yeah, and a little software improvement as well with the parking cameras, 3 cameras instead of 1, which is also a big deal. And maybe you saw it already, of course, but the trunk is so big that you can actually sleep in it now. So at least if you're not too tall like I am. Well, I'm definitely, yeah, I like it. And now we have to figure out whether I can get an upgrade. That would be nice. If you have any further questions, please let me know, and I will answer them in the comment section below.